Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Sagittarius for the middle of October. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's go and get a shuffle in here for you, Sagittarius. Now I'm using the Gilded Tarot, the Before Tarot, and the Kipper Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below if you'd like to pick them up for yourself. All right, cards are all mixed up here. Usually not mixed up, but I do not read reversals, so we're gonna roll with it here. All right, so let me make sure we're all set up and in view, and we'll get right into it. Do hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed for regular content, especially if you watch my videos regularly. All right. Cool. I think that looks just about good enough to me, and I just realized I am bumping the camera. My apologies, Sagittarius. Okay. Energy on the bottom. You have the Page of Pentacles. A little bit of a chaotic start there, but all right. Page of Pentacles. This says that in life, you have good prospects right now. This can be in any areas of life. I typically connect it to areas of finance or material situations such as a new apartment or, buying a house for the first time or buying a second house or, selling something as well. If you're trying to sell something, connects to the material side of life. This can also refer to academia, by the way, if some of you are looking to study something new, maybe enroll in a new program, take a course, maybe do more of a formal learning route such as higher education. Maybe you're going to go back and get your master's degree. You could be doing adult education, something like this, right? These are all sorts of things that can come in with the Page of Pentacles, but generally in any area of life, this can say that there's good news coming in, news that will make you feel good or that will make you feel that you'll be happy to see. Or Page of Pentacles can also be about just a nice prospect showing up in your life in some ways. And yes, that can be love, but it can also, but I typically connect it to other areas. So if I'm looking here, it seems like some of you maybe feel like you've missed out on something because you had a page in the past as well. And so we have these double pages here, and that couldn't be farther from the case. In fact, you might be getting a second chance. This might come in very quickly for some of you. I also think that if you've been in limbo on something, which I think some of you have been a little bit in limbo on something, that's about to change here. Let's go and dive in. So in the current situation, you do have the Seven of Cups. The little bit of confusion here, kind of jumbled right now. Your energy might be spread a little bit too thin at this time, okay? With the Seven of Cups showing up, okay? You could feel like there are kind of things, what I felt like saying, like things feel like they're in the air right now for you. I don't know what that means. Things feel like they're in the air right now, like everything's just kind of tossed up, jumbled around for you when you get the Seven of Cups. Again, I think this is connected to an offer or connected to some type of prospect here that you're dealing with. Maybe you're awaiting some news, or you're hoping for something to come in here in your life, and you're just like the time between now or when it started to when it's coming in is a little bit confusing for you. Like you're just wondering, when's it going to happen? When am I going to hear back from this person? Or energy like that. I will say it's on the way here, and I'll talk about that more as we hit the future spot. But in the problem position, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Obviously when you get like a court card in the problem position, it can indicate that you're dealing with a challenging person with that energy here. And this could, it could indicate that you're dealing with a challenging person. This could be an earth sign in some ways. However, Queen of Pentacles, more importantly, this can say in the problem position that perhaps you are needing to take a more practical approach to something. I feel like I've just said this to you in another reading. There's some element of practicality here that you need to have, in some area of your life. And yeah, I think that there's an impractical type of message that's coming in here with the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. That's it. Yeah, in the Queen of Pentacles and the Problem position, there's something that you need to be more practical about here in life at this time. So I'll be interested to see how that we kind of get more message. I'll be interested to see how that storyline kind of unfolds as we get more messages here. In the past, you have the Page of Wands. You know, this is an invitation or an offer or some news that comes in very quickly, comes in hot, right? Because Wands is a suit of fire, and it can say that there's maybe been a job opportunity or something like this here as well. Wands connects to work, career, enterprise, while Pentacles connects to money, material side of life. And so Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles is the combination you want to get if you're looking for a job. So some of you here, you know, I feel like, you know, there could be something here that you are in limbo on in your, if you have more like a career, like you have like a 9 to 5, some of you might be in limbo on this, and this might be, the cards are maybe saying that, like, listen, like, good things take time, and be practical about how you spend your time, right? Between, you know, settling the offer coming in and settling the offer is kind of what I feel like some of you saying. Now, for others of you here, there's another area of your life that you need to be practical on. And there's clearly something here that you're not seeing with the Two of Swords, something here that you are blinded towards right now, or blinded around here at this moment. So yeah, you've got there's something here. I'm feeling very guided for some of you to get clear on something, and I want to see what cards we get to clarify, because for some of you this is career related, for some of you it's another area. I feel very pulled, it's another area as well. I don't see a ton of love cards here. We do have a travel card, but it's the only one, so I think it really depends for some of you. In the future, you do have this Eight of Wands. So the thing is, the Eight of Wands in the future is a very good message. It does say that this situation is on the way. The Eight of Wands says that there's good news on the way. So you have 3 cards indicating good news here with the Page of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, right? Good news, good things coming in, right? Your situation's kind of on the way here. And, you know, I feel like for some of you, there just seems to be a little bit of mental interference here. There's like this column, like Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Death card. This is like some sort of mental interference. It's like there's like a processing error, or there's something that's clogging up the airways, or there's something here that's clogging up your mind space here at this time, because left, right, to the left and to the right, things are looking very good. But there's this one area here where it feels a little bit clogged. Yeah, that's kind of what I feel. Maybe somebody will understand that. But the Eight of Wands is like, no, you're pushing along. Like, good times ahead, right? Things are moving ahead, you know, accelerated motion, things are moving along. There's good news coming in. It's coming in quick. It's coming in hot, even more so than the Page of Wands when you get the Eight of Wands. So it's coming in, right? And you also have a really nice outcome here. But there's something here going on. In the areas of your thoughts right here, right? And this is what you're conscious of. You have the Death card, Scorpio energy. Some of you, there might be something here around November that's coming in here for some of you. End of October, November, into November here, because Scorpio season, right? But the Death card here, you've got some sort of thing on your mind here that's very big. Okay, this is like Scorpio transforms. Okay, the Death card is not about death and dying. It's about transformation. Scorpio transforms. The Death card talks about transformations. It talks about going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. There's something big here on your minds. And again, you're not sure how to get from point A to point B. But it is like you are going to get there. I almost feel like some of you just need to use a mantra like, I ask my spirit guides to lead me in the right direction. That's my favorite mantra for Sagittarius. I actually learned it in this book called Astrology for the Soul by Jan Spiller, which is about the North Nodes. I have my North Node in Sagittarius, and so I'll just tell you, this is a good one just for any Sagittarius. I ask my guides to lead me in the right direction. I ask my guides to lead me in the right direction. You know, I feel like some of you just need to trust. Okay, you need to trust and know that this is, you're going to get from point A to point B. But there's something here that's just, yeah, I don't know. I think you understand. I'm trying to like communicate it in the best way possible, but it's like in the subconscious with the Two of Swords, this is something that you're not seeing. This can be rose-colored glasses. This can be something that you're missing. This can be something that you're blind towards. It can be something that you're not being honest with yourself about when you get the Two of Swords energy. So what is this? What is this for you, Sagittarius, is what I would say. In the staff, in the direction that you are headed, in your current influence, the way that you're influencing the situation, you're separating from something here. The Three of Swords, separating from something. Heartbreak, challenge, right? And, you know, this is your influence, so this is something that you're doing. I feel like you are separating from someone or something. You know, it's one of these situations where, you know, you've got these big opportunities with 2 pages and then 8 of Wands in the future, but it means that you also have to let something behind, or you need to separate from something. It's one of those types of energies that I'm feeling here pretty heavily with this reading. In the external influence, you have the Two of Wands, which is about needing to decide on a path, okay? Needing to decide on a path here. So this is happening kind of outside of you, or this can involve the people around you, all right? So there's, you know, this person's walking up to a crossroads here, and it could mean that, the other thing about the Two of Wands is it can talk about business partnership. Yeah, like partnerships and alliances. It can also talk about the waiting game. Yeah, it can also talk about the waiting game. And so I just feel like there's some time between point A, yeah, that's what it is. Between point A and point B, there is simply like, there's just time that needs to pass between before you get to point B, right? There's just time that needs to pass. And it is maybe like there's an issue around time here. The thing is, it's going to come in the hopes and fears. You're worried about disappointing somebody. Okay, you're worried about disappointing somebody here with the Five of Cups energy showing up very clearly to me. And in the outcome, you do have the Wheel of Fortune, which is incredible. I always love to see the Wheel of Fortune for a Sagittarius person, because the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, and Sagittarius people are ruled by Jupiter. And so it's like your most important planet. And the Wheel of Fortune is your destiny. Okay, the wheel is spinning, your destiny is here, your destiny will, well, I don't know if it's here now. It seems like there's some time that needs to be had, but it's coming. Okay, it's coming. And when you get the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune, that's a major combination of change. And not a small change. This is big change. Okay, this is like mass, wide-scale change for you. Let's go ahead and see what this change might be around. This is a very, very interesting reading. Let's go ahead and see what this change might be around. Now, I do appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you're enjoying this video, please do hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, Judgment. Okay, can we get 2 more cards here? Judgment, 2 of Cups. Can we get 2 more cards? Knight of Wands. Okay. Yep, there's the travel one for some of you. And 9 of Wands. Knight of Wands, 8 of Wands. You know, this could be, for some of you, a move to a different place. It's not going to be everybody, though. Not everybody, but some of you, you know, this has been coming in for a lot of people. A lot of people seem to be thinking about moving, setting plans in motion, or doing something like this. You have this Judgment card. Okay, Judgment card is like, you know, it's interesting. Some of you have been asleep for some time here. All right, and that's about to change. You're going to start waking up to something that's important, right? Important in your life. The angel on the Judgment card is, you could say, a spirit guide, but it's like your guides delivering an important message to you, or delivering your fate. These people are about to accept higher guidance. In other words, sometimes, we can't have an answer to everything right away. And sometimes we just have to allow kind of the universe to unfold with us. The Two of Cups is partnership. Nine of Wands is perseverance. Can we get 3 more cards? You have the Seven of Pentacles, long-term situation here. Get 3 more cards. Whoa, wow. Literally, this card literally just hit the, wow, it just bounced off the camera. It should have flew across the room, but it bounced off the camera. You have the Hierophant here, which is about tradition and marriage. Interesting, but also like learning and knowledge and higher education. You have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords here as well. Nine of Swords, there's something here that's just racking your brain at this time. Like you are anxious about something. It's a mental health card. I would say with Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords, be careful that you're not being overly destructive on something. But with two knights here, something's happening quickly. Can we get a clarification on the Hierophant, please? Can we get clarification on the Hierophant? Thank you. Man, the Hierophant card wants to pop out. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. So, there could be, like I said, there is some type of offer of partnership here that's showing up for you, or there's some sort of offer or gift from the universe here, or a new beginning kind of that feels divinely inspired with the Judgment card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant. This feels new. This feels good. This feels like it's coming in seemingly out of nowhere. With 2 pages, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, now clarifying the Hierophant. This could be some, okay, I'm just going to say, some of you are going to be learning something new. Like some of you might be taking on like a formal course of study around something. Again, you have an ace, another ace on the bottom here. So you're definitely moving into new direction here. And this change is big. Okay, this is a big change. Like this might be a total, makeover of what Sagittarius is at this time. Let's see what else we get. Can we get 6 of these cards? Take that card. Lovers could be partnership here that comes in. Could be absolutely a partnership. False person, interesting. Can we get 4 more? High honor. Mature man, community. 1 more card. Okay, 1 more card. There it is. Okay. Sudden wealth. So, sudden wealth, Wheel of Fortune, luck improving, high honor is, you being well respected as, whatever it is that you do for business or for your career. There might be changes. You might be finding your tribe, or you might be finding a new community of people. I think some of you are going to be studying in a formal setting or even learning under somebody. Interestingly enough, I don't think you realize that this is coming, but I do think that some of you may be doing that. It's not going to be for everybody. I also do think that there is a partner coming in, but this false person's interesting. Somebody could be trying to get in the way here of that union between you and that person. I would say trust what you feel. Courtship, yeah, somebody's interested. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next reading.